Hi, hi. Today we are going to see about software approach. First of all, what is software approach? Software approach is a instruction technology or teaching technology, and it is characterized by task analysis, writing objective, selection of learning, immediate reinforcement of responses, etc. Two types of software approaches, that is traditional approach and object oriented approach. Traditional approach is a object oriented focus on capturing the structure and behavior of collection of program or functions that designs for performing certain actions. Traditional approaches only gives, that is algorithm, data structures, is gives program. Software development models approaches, that is waterfall model, spiral model, incremental, etc. Next one, object oriented approach. Object oriented approach is fully focused on capturing the structure and behavior of information system into smaller things, that is combines both data and processes. Main thing of object oriented approach is to improve the quality and productivity of the system and design by making it more usable and approachable. Benefits of object oriented approach: it is very faster development, reusability, increased quality, modeling the real world, and provides us with the stronger equivalence of the real world entities, that is object, raising the level of abstraction to the point where application can be implemented in the same terms as they are described. Faster development, that is faster development, nothing but compared to other languages, object oriented is very faster and it can be used anywhere who don't know the object oriented computers. That is reusability. Reusability means in the C++, Java, etc. these codes are reusable in the new implemented software. Increased quality. Compared to other software, object oriented is very quality and usable. Modeling the real world and provides with a stronger equivalence of the real world entities. Object can be used in the real world entities. Why we are using object orientation? Object oriented methods enable to develop set object that works together with the software and also hardware to similar to traditional techniques. It adapts changing the requirement, easier to maintain, more robust, promote greater design, code reuse. That is changing the requirement. If, for example, if you develop one software in C means the requirement of if you want to implement in C++ also, the same requirement is such as we use in the C, it can be implemented in C++ program also. Easier to maintain means whoever without knowing the knowledge of C or C++, we can easily maintain this software. More robust, it can be very easy and also very speed. Anyone can use it. Promote greater design means for after the 20 years or 25 years we can use the same design and implement in the new software such as Java, etc. Code reusable. I already told the code can be reusable in C, Java. That is the main thing we are using object oriented analysis. Others, higher level of abstraction. Higher level of abstraction means the abstraction code, it will be very high level. Seamless transaction among different pieces of software development. Encouragement of good programming techniques. Promotion of reusability. Overview of unified approaches. The unified approach is known as UA, is a methodology for software development. Because in the UA is a main methodology. Whoever using the software, the first thing we need to mainly come, that is UA, that is unified approach. The unified approach gives the best oriented software development, or that is Bosch, Rombach, Jacobson methodologies. Combined with the object management group is unified modeling language. The unified modeling language such as C, C++, Java. Then UA utilize UML language, that is unified modeling language, with a set of notation and conversations used to describe any model of application used in software. Layered architecture, that is UA is used in the architecture of to develop the application. It creates objects that represent elements to the user through interface or physically stored in the database. Front end, it will be stored in like a programming language. Back end, it will store as DB, that is database. That is Oracle, like that example. The layered approaches consist of user interface is used in the business, access layers and companies. This UA approach reduces the interpretant of the user interface, database access and business control. It will be very flexible to the user and the client and server. Difference between traditional approach and object oriented approach. First of all, traditional approach is a collection of procedures used in tradition. Object oriented means it is a combination of data and functionality, but tradition is only functions. Traditional approach focus on functions and procedures, different styles and methodology for each step of process, but object oriented system focus only on object and classes, and easily we can replace, modify and reuse. But in the traditional we can't able to modify or replace. In the traditional approach, moving from one phase to another phase is complex. That is, if you are going to C to C++, it is more difficult. But in the object oriented, we can easily move from one software to another software. That is one programming language to another programming language. In the traditional approach, increases duration of project, but in the object oriented, it will be decreased and easily we can implement it. In the traditional approach, complexity is very increases, but in the object oriented, complexity is very decrease and reduce the redundancy. Object basis. First of all, what is object basis? Goals. The development should define object and classes, describe object method, attributes, and how object responds to messages, and then